Joshua 2, verse 9, continuation of verse 8, right before, which says, before the men lay down, she came up to them on the roof. And this is verse 9, and said to the men, this is Rahab speaking. Rahab is saying to the men, I know, and I want you to take note of this right here. I know, Rahab knows, she is confident in the Lord, in Yahweh. I know that the Lord has given you the land. I know this for a fact, 100% certain, 100% certainty. I know the Lord has given you the land. This is not our land. This is his land, and he can give it to whomever he pleases because he is the Lord of heaven and earth. I know that the Lord has given you the land and that the fear of you has fallen upon us. I know this to be true, and that all the inhabitants of the land melt away before you. So there's three things going on here. First, Rahab says, I know the Lord has given you the land. The Lord is giving the land, not to Jericho. He's taking the land from Jericho. He's giving it to Israel. And so God is redistributing the land, number one. Number two, Jericho is fearful. And number three, Jericho is fearful right here. The fear of you has fallen upon us. This is Jericho. And number three, all of the inhabitants of the land melt away before you. All of Canaan is fearful. Take note of that. They're fearful not because of Israel. They're fearful because of the Lord. They're fearful because of Yahweh. And so Joshua 2:9, this is what Rahab is saying to the men, to these two spies that Joshua sent out. I know that the Lord has given you the land and that the fear of you has fallen upon us and that all the inhabitants of the land melt away before you. This is why all of this, going back to the Lord, this is why Rahab lied about their whereabouts and hid them on the roof in the stalks of flax. She knows that the Lord, he is God and there is no other. And she knows that he is giving Israel the land. And she knows he is fighting their battles. And she knows that he is fulfilling his promises. And she knows that he is faithful as always. And so what Rahab is doing right here is she is acting out her faith. And now she's coming to these men and she's starting her plea. And she's going to be saying later on, I have saved your life. Now please save my life. And so this is Joshua 2:9. And said to the men, I know that the Lord has given you the land, and that the fear of you has fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land melt away before you. Joshua 2:9.